Now let's go and do a speed comparison between both of these devices. The Samsung Galaxy S10 had that Qualcomm Snapdragon A55 chipset with 8 gigs of RAM, I think on the base model, and then I think it only stayed at 8 gigs of RAM. With the A52 has that Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G chipset with 4 gigabytes of RAM on the base model, then it goes up to 8 gigs of RAM on the top tier models. So let's go and see which one is the faster one between both of these. Okay, now that we're back, let me go and clear the apps in the background. Should only take me a second. Close all the S10 is already cleared out. Let's get into it. Let's do phone calls, 3, 2, 1. And I still actually think the S10 was faster there. Hopping out of this one, let's do Play Store, 3, 2, 1. And we did get a little bit of a pop-up on the S10. I think this one still would have been faster. Scrolling through, you guys can see that I think the S10 is still the faster one here, at least smoother-wise. I think the A52 was still actually pretty fast, but possibly the S10 was faster there. Hopping out of this one, as always, we have these third-party apps we can get into. Let's go ahead and do something like Temple Run 2, 3, 2, and I don't know where that one is. Right here, 3, 2, 1. And you can see the S10 does seem to be faster here, the A52 a little bit behind. I saw this yesterday too with another device too between the A52, but it did keep up. So as you can see, the A52 definitely didn't keep up with the S10. Getting into some gameplay. Let's see what's going on here. And they're probably going to look roughly around the same. I really don't think there's going to be that big of a difference. They both kind of glitched out there a little bit, but I think in terms of the gameplay here, they're both pretty accurate. Let's get into Fruit Ninja. 3, 2, 1. And that is very weird. The S10 did that. I don't know why the S10 did that. You can see that, I guess we're on 2 different panels of the game, but it's very weird the S10 glitched like that, where the A52 was actually a little bit more clear, to be honest. Getting out of this specific device, let's get into the next one, which is, BOFA, 3, 2, 1. And you can see, I think the S10 was faster to get into this. Well, it was an update panel. What's going on with this comparison? Dropbox, 3, 2, 1. I think the A52 actually was slightly faster. Quizlet, 3, 2, 1. And the A52 definitely was faster there. Hopping out of this one, let's go ahead and do Facebook, 3, 2, 1. And Samsung Galaxy S10 definitely was the faster one there. Snake versus Blocks, 3, 2, 1. And you can see the Galaxy S10 actually was faster there. Getting into some gameplay, let's see if there's a difference. And I don't think there's going to be that big of a difference, to be honest. But typically, we tend to see bigger differences at this point. I think they're both very similar, though. Like, I don't even know which one is the faster one. Like, I don't think there is one. Thank you. 3, 2, 1. And you can see the S10 actually was faster here. Gameplay-wise, kind of scrolling through, they both look around the same. There's not really that big of a difference with the graphics here. They're both fairly smooth. Hopping out of this one, let's, I guess, end it off with Twitter. 3, 2, 1. And the S10, I think, was faster there too. So I genuinely don't know which one is the faster one here. I think they're both, honestly, roughly around the same. Quite possibly, I don't know. I want to say the S10 is the faster one, but there were some times where the A52 was faster too. So I don't think, as you can see, there was an example of the RAM being much better on the Galaxy S10. I think, to be honest, the overall better performing phone is the Galaxy S10. It has more RAM. It's doing a better job with RAM management, and I think it was a little bit faster, but I think if you have to get one, either one of these is pretty decent. But I think the Galaxy S10 is probably the better device when it comes down to being an overall more well-rounded device at the end of the day. So in terms of that pretty much covers it up there.